What's going on, y'all? Forward Fabian Horror back again with a video, man. We're doing a reaction. A cop ends her career with one horrifying mistake from Ewu. Explore with us, body cam. Let's get right into the video, man. Be sure to like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, man.
Who is that? Heart?
No, that's Thomas check. Oh, oh my god! Oh my god!
Was she in there? Was she in there?
She was in there.
Oh.
Why the he parked on the tracks?
On the night of September 16th,
Are you kidding me,
2022,
bro?
officers from Fort Lupton and nearby Platteville respond to a 911 call regarding an incident of road rage in Weld County, Colorado. The caller claims a woman in a Toyota Tundra has been tailgating and antagonizing him in traffic, and allegedly even pulled a gun on him at one point as they were driving down Highway 85.
Our people has visual, but the
No way.
vehicle is starting to
No
roll away.
way.
The officers rush to catch up to the woman before this highway altercation can spin out of control. But some officers find it difficult to keep up.
D9, I'm pretty far behind the other units. I'm just gonna turn around, go back to my jurisdiction. There's a point. Bro, there's a point in this.
As one officer heads back to the station, two others finally catch up to their suspect. Sergeant Pablo Vasquez of the Platteville Police Department initiates the stop, while Officer Jordan Steinke of the Fort Lupton Police Department is the second one to arrive on scene. Neither of them seem to notice that Vasquez has parked his patrol car in a very dangerous spot.
I'm right behind you, Vasquez. I'm going to your passenger side.
This is not the most idiotic thing ever, man. You gotta have a police officer that gotta have some type of like know-how. This is like what not to do 101. Parking on railroad tracks. This guy has to be slow.
Let me see your hand. Let me see your hands.
Another Fort Lupton police officer arrives on scene to provide backup.
Right behind you guys.
Yeah.
Dispatch Lupton 346. We're giving commands. Her hands are out the window at this time.
Open the door.
Dispatch Lupton 346. She's out of the vehicle. Hands are visible.
Who in the car with you?
These bugs.
I'll hold you up and cuff.
Yep.
Okay. You want to go to his side?
Hey.
Lift your hands up. Lift your hands up. Okay?
Right on the tracks.
Turn around. Turn around. Put your hands up higher. I want you to set your phone down on the edge of your truck.
On your left.
You don't need it. You can leave it on. Come on back. Keep coming back. Keep your hands up. Keep coming back. Keep coming back to the sound of my voice. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Keep coming back. Stop right there. Get down on one knee and then the other.
I got cuffs.
Go ahead.
Good? Keep your hands above your head.
Don't move.
What's going on? Why am I doing this?
Ain't no way.
We'll explain everything in a second.
So this is the young lady.
What
huh?
Officer Steinke doesn't realize is that she's about to make a mistake that will change all of their lives forever.
Where are you taking? We're taking you to the car. Come on. Why? What? Do you have anything on you that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me?
No, ma'am, but can I please get my cell phone?
We'll get your cell phone in a second. Is there any weapons in the car?
Ready?
No, ma'am, there's nothing on
There's
me.
no weapons in the car?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Anybody else in the car? Come on out. Do it now.
Ma'am, what's going on?
I'll tell you in a second. Take a seat.
I'm so confused. Can I get
Take a
my
seat.
cell phone?
I will get your cell phone for you. Take a seat.
Could you please bring my cell phone?
Nope.
Officer
Wow.
Steinke closes the door on the suspect, but somehow neither she nor Sergeant Vasquez noticed that the patrol car was parked in a compromising position.
It took her a long time to pull over.
I got a holster right here in the passenger seat.
Okay. It took her a very long time to pull over.
I'm going
Did you
to.
see your toss anything?
I she could have because it took her a long time to pull over.
Okay. I'm going to put my rifle away and I'll come back and help.
Sergeant Vasquez and Officer Steinke continue the vehicle search. No
Bro, these guys are clueless, man. Clueless. Imagine. The lawsuit, man. Obviously, we can kind of presume what kind of the next events that kind of roll out would be, right? We can kind of jump to conclusions, but I'm just still lost and shook at the fact that these guys, it doesn't cross their mind that they're parked on railroad tracks. Like, the police should be safety 101. How is you missing that?
Noticing only too late the sound of approaching disaster.
Toss it out the window?
She could have out that window, but who is that? Hart?
No, that's Tom check. Oh, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! That's our Contact 346 patrol car was just hit by a train.
Wow, it's just completely cleared off the tracks.
The officers know they've witnessed the destruction of the Platteville patrol car, but it takes a moment for them to realize the true nature of this disaster.
Are you okay?
Was she in there? Was she in there?
Oh my god, yes she was! Dispatch Contact 346, did us medical emergent. The suspect was in the vehicle that was hit by the train.
Finally realizing that their mistake tonight has led to tragic consequences, the officers rush down the tracks to see if there's any chance that the woman in their custody has survived.
Watch the fence.
My mantra is that every next level demands a different you, and Purdue
God,
Global is
bruh.
giving me an opportunity to prepare myself for that next.
This one detrimental, bro.
Injured party in my unit. She's bleeding from the head.
Well, just confirm is the
You see how like she had all that attitude? Can I at least get my cell phone? Maybe that was her trying to tell you, bro, like, don't put her in the car right now. Can I at least get my cell phone? No. Oh, well, I need to get no. We'll tell you in a minute. Sit down. Bro, yeah. As soon as I, like, something would have clicked for me, of, like, placing her in the back of the car. It would have clicked for me, and then I would have immediately been like, man, I need to move this car off the tracks. But you sit her in the back of the vehicle on the tracks.
bleeding serious.
Yes. Very serious.
Copy.
Is she conscious?
Yeah.
Dispatch Lupton 346. Female is semi-conscious and moaning.
The sight of the destroyed police vehicle is enough to signify how miraculous it is that the woman is alive, despite the fact that she was handcuffed the entire time.
Oh, wow.
I'll get him off you.
But the mangled steel will make it difficult to provide assistance to the woman, even for the EMTs arriving on scene.
She's conscious and breathing. She can't talk, but she's moaning.
Copy that. Just one?
Just one.
Copy that.
She just went unconscious?
Yeah, nobody. Just yeah.
Hello?
Hey, we got help here. She speaks
Who is it?
She was a felony menacing suspect put in the car.
While the EMTs wait for tools that will get them inside the car, the officers involved begin to grapple with the full ramifications of what just happened.
Are you okay? Hey, I love you, and I care about you. Go sit in my patrol car. I'll get care, okay? Okay. Just take a deep breath.
Now it's all kind of trying to hit her at one point in time, all at the same time, huh?
As Officer Steinke processes the horror of the last 10 minutes, a Platteville officer goes to speak to the other individuals involved in the crash.
Are you the conductor?
Yes, sir.
All right, are you okay?
Yeah.
You surprised, huh? Yeah. Even responding to this, I'm a little shooken up.
We seen the lights when they were coming up, so we thought they were on the road until we turned the corner, and then our lights hit the cars.
Yeah.
And then we put it in emergency, but
Yeah.
we're going 50 miles an hour with 11,000 tons.
Yeah. Wow.
It was just an empty vehicle we hit, right?
I think the suspect, the lady, she was in the back. I think she's okay.
While the woman is alive, however, it remains to be seen if she's actually okay. Firefighters with heavy tools arrive on the scene to get her out of the vehicle while Officer Steinke rejoins the effort.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm fine. Here. She's still conscious?
I don't know.
The suspect has been removed from the vehicle,
Oh, wow.
which gives the
Thank
police a
God,
moment
bro.
to realize that they don't know anything about the woman in their custody.
No.
Sloppy work, man. Sloppy job. These guys just look like rookies. The way they turn around looking like, oh my, like the first time on the job. Whoa, man.
No, we have no idea.
Okay.
Okay, let's get you back to our setting, okay?
With the woman finally getting the emergency medical treatment she needs, Officer Steinke's sergeant arrives on scene and immediately recognizes that she's in no shape to stay on duty.
All right, you're okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna take her back to our setting, okay?
Yeah, that's really fine.
Her patrol car is just gonna hang out for a little bit. But I figured CSP needs it anyways.
Hers?
More than likely to figure out positions of everyone's cars.
Okay.
Mine was parked on this side of the tracks. Platteville was directly on the tracks. Right behind her.
All right, how close were you to the...
Directly on the tracks.
And she said directly on the tracks. Look at homegirl face. She's like, man, that was a no-no. See how she respond when she say directly on the tracks? Oh, girls just like, what was y'all even thinking?
Cars.
Okay.
Mine was parked on this side of the tracks. Platteville was directly on the tracks. Right behind her.
All right, how close were you to the actual crash?
50 feet?
Okay. I'm gonna have you dress out, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and take her back, that's fine. We'll figure out something to do with the car.
I'll get the car. I'll make Brian do a relayers.
If you're working on anything paper-wise that doesn't take any precedence, don't worry about it.
I don't have anything to do.
Cool.
Officer Steinke's patrol car will provide the clearest view of the train crash itself, and that horrifying footage will be shown in a moment.
Honeybook completely changed how I do business.
Crazy.
I'm a photographer.
Comment down below y'all's thoughts, man.
For the time being, however, Officer Steinke seems to realize that this could spell the end of her career.
Is he gonna take my gun?
No. Why would they take you? You didn't shoot anybody, did you?
No.
That wasn't part of the call.
Why the f was he parked on the tracks?
It's not an unreasonable question, and it is perhaps one that Sergeant Vasquez himself is struggling with as he shares his version of what happened.
Hey, so I had a mishap here. My car got hit by the train. I know. The worst part about it is I had a prisoner inside. Yeah. I was out of the car.
They gonna lay Buddy off.
Felony menacing, so, we prone her, myself and 4 level prone her, put her in the car, and then here comes the train, and I didn't realize how close I was to the tracks, and it took the rear end of my car, and it just spun it, but it didn't roll it. It just threw it. It just moved it.
He just trying to
Moved it
diminish.
about a good 60 yards.
Said it didn't throw it. It did just spun it. He just trying to literally just like make everything sound so small, just because he knows how big of an issue this really is.
If Sergeant Vasquez is downplaying the extraordinary destruction of his vehicle, he also seems to distance himself from the mistakes made here tonight.
Exactly.
Cuffed her, and I didn't think the Loveland officer was going to put her in my car. I just didn't. And she did. She put her in my car.
So she put her in your car?
Yes, and
Kingsburg 622. I'll get a welfare check.
He said, yeah, it's got no accountability whatsoever, bro. You're the idiot that parked on the tracks, though.
500.
I'm still concentrating. So then now once she's... Well, I didn't know she was in my car because I remember when the train hit, I said, was she in my car? And she said, oh my God, she was. The one good thing is the female officer put her... That's my chief calling me. Put her on the wrong side, which was saving grace. Because if she would have put her where the prisoners go,
on the passenger side. Okay, so she put them over there. Okay.
As insignificant as it may seem in light of the train crash, the police on scene still have an alleged incident to investigate, and they finally managed to identify the woman they pulled over.
Right now, I just need to find out who she is so we can
deal with that aspect of it. You hear that?
No, I didn't hear that.
Move around over there in the door.
Okay. That's her.
TSA, Federal Emergency Response Official.
The woman in their custody is 20-year-old Ureni Rios Gonzalez,
20?
a wife and mother who works for the
Damn.
Transportation Security Administration.
There's your gun.
The officers find the firearm, but the priority tonight has shifted dramatically, even with the discovery.
So she was on this side?
Yeah. She was placed on this side and stayed on this side. I do not know if she was put in a seatbelt.
It doesn't look like it.
The circumstances of tonight's crash are deadly serious by any standard,
bro?
though one can't tell by the conversations at the scene.
I'm just glad the officer was in there. I was came from the funeral today. I was like, oh.
Oh, yeah, that was for that.
Like, oh my God.
We want to start off the newscast with some breaking news tonight. Just got this video in.
I wonder if my dad saw it.
If he was watching 10 o'clock news.
These guys are idiots, bro. Dude was talking about, thank God the officer wasn't there. I just went to a funeral. So a person's life that's not an officer don't matter. Like, he's over here talking about, thank God there wasn't an officer hurt. Bro, a civilian that had no business even being on the tracks in the back seat of that car was hurt, dude. These guys, man, it's like they just don't realize their cameras are rolling. And these videos go viral, and just people can see all the stupid stuff y'all say on the job. These folks real slow.
You might have.
Well, I mean, she did get hit by a train.
Yeah.
Now she'll be like, man, it feels like I got hit by a train. I mean, you could say that. Now she knows what it feels like.
But when the conversations turn to Ureni specifically, the officers seem to at least believe that she'll be okay.
Your vehicle is part of the crash scene.
That just means it's going to turn left.
Same with Jordan's. So just don't move it. Keep your dash cam rolling. We'll keep their deal going. But unfortunately, even if a double twister tornado runs through town, ripping up babies, you're stuck here. How bad did this custody look? Like
physically, she didn't look like there was any broken bones, anything. She looked like she hit her head.
I thought I cleared the tracks. But well, I think she's gonna be all right.
This guy. That's funny to say. I fucked up, bro. The whole like diminishing, making things seem smaller than they are. It's just, you look like a clown.
Yeah, we heard a little bit from EMS, and it might.
the fact that she was awake and
I think she'll live, but I think she's gonna have a hard time.
I hope so. Then I'll feel really bad.
The Colorado Bureau of Investigation would later classify Ureni as having suffered serious bodily injuries from the crash. And Ureni's lawyer would tell the media that his client lost teeth, suffered a broken arm, multiple broken ribs, and a traumatic brain injury. Her mother would start a GoFundMe page to raise funds for the expenses. Soon the Colorado Bureau of Investigation arrives on scene to handle the crash inquiry, and their agents see the devastation for the first time.
Can you imagine sitting in that car with your hands tied behind your back?
seeing the train coming?
See the train coming?
No. That's terrifying.
Oh, the only guys that show up on the scene that have some type of empathy. Everybody else is making jokes. Well, she's gonna be okay. Thank God she wasn't on the other side. Like, these guys actually have some type of care.
Extraordinary circumstances, however, there are still 2 separate investigations to conduct.
I want to probably interview her as a victim of this part, and you're going to be interviewing her as a suspect on the other part, so we may want to do that separately, actually.
Okay.
Why is everyone
That's crazy, bro. Wild.
Yeah, she might not remember anything.
She may not.
Yeah.
She very well may not, and it may be something where she starts remembering later on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I might call and check on her tomorrow and see if they'll see what it sounds like.
Whatever Ureni may or may
She's a 20-year-old kid, bro. A whole mom.
not remember, however, will be left a mystery for the time being, as the police realize the next day when they pay a visit to the hospital.
So she was awake and alert earlier and declined talking to anybody right now.
Okay, can I hear that from her though? Because I kind of need to know, like, personally from her.
You can stand over the door.
Can I hear that from her, bro? Police officers always be trying to just like, bro, if the doctor's office tell you their protocol and like let it be. It don't make no sense. I seen this crazy video, bro, where a police officer, he went into a hospital doing all type of illegal stuff. Just thought since he had a badge on, he could just bark orders.
So I need you to wake up, and there's somebody there that wants to talk to you. I just want you to say what you told me earlier that you don't want to talk about it. So do you want to talk right now? No. Okay. Thank you.
Later, Ureni's lawyer would inform police that his client would not be speaking to law enforcement about the incident. Her lawyers would also claim that the man involved in the road rage incident was brake-checking Ureni in traffic, and their client was, quote, afraid for her life. To the investigators on scene that night, however, the focus is on the train crash. And as the officer who backed up Officer Steinke and Sergeant Vasquez in the stop describes his role in the chaos, footage from Officer Steinke's dashcam provides a shocking view of the collision.
I was behind her car, which used to be right there, in front of mine. Mine's that Explorer. She was parked right in front of me. I was about behind her vehicle, thinking the custody was in hers.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I saw the train, and I started to make a step because I saw that the custody was not in hers. Started to make a step towards trying to get her out. Knew I didn't have time. Yelled for you guys to stay back, and that was it.
As extraordinary as the dashcam view of the crash is, the scene is somehow even more frantic from the officer's body cam video.
Move your car! Stay back!
Officer Jordan Steinke was found guilty of reckless endangerment and third-degree assault charges in July 2023 and sentenced to 30 months probation and 100 hours of community service. Sergeant Pablo Vasquez pleaded guilty to reckless endangerment and received a sentence of 1 year of unsupervised probation. Both officers were fired from their respective departments. While
sounds about right.
Reports claim that Ureni will battle with the physical and emotional impacts of the collision for the rest of her life. She doesn't seem to have lost her sense of humor. According to court documents, Ureni Rios Gonzalez won an $8.5 million settlement from the cities of Fort Lupton and Platteville
Damn. She cashed out.
On June 4th, 2024, roughly a year and a half after the train crash.
Dang, bro, she cashed out. I guess they're saying that all those pictures were on her Instagram or something like that. Show her cashing out, and then she's posting IG pics, trying to look all sexy for the internet. But hey, comment down below, man. Let me know y'all's thoughts on this. This is wild. I never heard no story like this, bro. The sloppiest this should be called the sloppiest job ever done by police, man. Peace, love, prosperity. We'll see you on the next one, man. We out.